Hey guys. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Barbara. Um, I go by Babs, Barbs, Barbie. Um, I don't know. I guess I wanted to start something, a YouTube series of sorts. I guess I don't really know what it is. I don't want to label it anything. But for the meantime, I guess I just wanted to start something. Um, I guess just to get out of my comfort zone. Um, those of you who do know me know that I don't like the spotlight, and I'm very kind of shy and reserved in a sense. I don't do well with public speaking. Um, I do like to express myself via words. I believe that words are powerful. Um, so I like to think before I speak, which is why I guess I don't speak much. Um, which has its goods and its bad, like everything. um, I like spoken word. I do write. It's the only really thing I know how to do. Um, I think a lot. I dream a lot. Um, anyways, um, so yeah, so the point of this is to kind of make myself get out of myself. Um, I struggle with depression um, and anxiety. Um, More so sadness. I like calling it sadness. I think depression is so harsh, but I think it's just because it's been stigmatized. But so um, I don't know. I feel like people only see a side of you for the most part, and there's so many versions of ourselves, and it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I don't want people to see like this sad version of myself all the time. I'm more than my sadness. I'm more than my depression. There's so many other sides to me. Um, I laugh at myself all the time. I'm weird. I'm nerdy. I'm a square, as my friend Luz likes to call me. Um, you know, uh, I like sports. Um, I'm goofy. I'm a little kid. Like I being an adult for me is like, wait, am I doing that right now? Is this what's happening? I talk to myself all the time. I'm constantly in my head, like just kind of like just talking to myself and going back and forth and just having a lovely conversation. Sometimes it's not so lovely, but I do, and that's what goes down. That's what happens. Um, so yeah, I wanted to put that out there. I wanted to put the different versions of myself out there. Um, and they're not all going to be accepted, and I guess I have to kind of accept that. Um, and it's fine, like I guess that's comes with the role of, I guess, being confident, which is something I feel that I've lacked. I'm not confident in myself, in the versions of myself. Um, I want to be brave, and I want to be courageous, and I want to be strong, and I want to love myself. I want to love all the versions of myself. Um, Even though others may not love those versions, even though others may not accept those versions or welcome those versions or understand those versions. Um, I feel like that's what, as a society, we lack, understanding. We don't take the time to understand each other anymore. We don't take the time to understand the different versions of ourselves or even acknowledge that I am more than that role at work, or I am more than that role as a student. Um, I am more than my role as a daughter. I am more than my role as a lover. I am more than my role as a friend. Um, you know, we tend to box each other into these roles, and it's not fair. I don't like to use that question or that phrase, fairness. But there's just a lack of compassion and understanding, I think, and it starts with myself. I mean, I'm not even compassionate toward my own self. So how can I sit here and say that there's a lack of compassion and understanding outside of myself when I don't even, there's a lack of compassion and understanding for myself with myself. You know what I mean? And I want to be more compassionate toward myself. I want to understand myself, and not that I don't understand myself. I think it's just more I'm not compassionate toward the versions of myself. It's like, why question, why am I like this? Or, why am I sad more than I am happy? Or I don't like certain parts of myself. I don't like my human nature, in a sense. Like, I want to be more soul than human, and it's like I have to remember that I am a soul, just kind of experiencing this life as a human, this human in particular. And her name is Barbara Crystal Keanu. So I have to love my human, right? I have to love and cherish and treat this human with respect and compassion, constantly aiming to be the best version of myself with all of my versions, and love them all, equally, because they all, at the end of the day, teach me something about life, about others, that we're all kind of connected and the same, and that there's really no need to judge, or there's really no need to disregard anybody, because you're only disregarding yourself at the end of the day. You're only hurting yourself at the end of the day, and I'm realizing that more and more every day. And I don't know, I guess I just want to share myself with you guys, whoever you guys are. I want to share my questions. I want to share my understandings. I want to share that connection, that you're not alone, that neither am I alone, because that's what it feels like a lot of the times, that I am alone, but I'm not, and I do recognize that, and I feel like doing this makes me feel a part of something bigger, and that's really ultimately what it comes down to. I think we all want to feel like we're a part of something bigger, and I think that's silly, because I mean, we are bigger than ourselves, and so ultimately it's just sharing that bigness, I guess, with each other. I want to share my bigness with you, because that's what it's all about, recognizing the bigness in each other and the infinite beings that we are, and being infinite together, and sharing that space, and taking the time to understand that space, because it is sometimes so big, right? It's just kind of hard to fathom in this. As a human being, it's hard to fathom, because we're so finite, and I don't know, it's just kind of cool to just kind of share that, and I guess that makes me feel alive in a sense, like talking about that, and understanding that with, with you guys, whoever you guys are, and it's like, sharing that infinite part of myself, of who I am, with the infinite parts of who you are. Just like connection, it just, I guess it just solidifies that connection, that we are all connected. And yeah, I was, like, what was it? I was reading this, I saw this post, what was it? It was, you're an adult, speak your fucking mind. It's like, yeah, I am an adult. I can speak my mind. It's okay. Like, it's okay to speak your mind. And I have to, like, remind myself that a lot. Like, you're an adult, Barbara. Okay, you are an adult. It's okay. You can speak your mind. Everything is gonna be fine. And just. More than often, I'm afraid, not that I'm afraid to speak my mind, but it's like, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, because at the end of the day, I think words, I love words, and words are so powerful. So powerful. And I guess that's why I don't speak, as often, because they just are. And you just, like, anything you say, you don't know, like, you don't know what the domino effect can be, like, so it's just, like, being really mindful of what it is that I'm saying, because I don't want to say anything stupid, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sound stupid. I think that's really what it is. Like, we don't want to sound stupid. Like, we don't want to sound ignorant, even though, like, most times we probably do sound ignorant. I probably do sound ignorant. I do sound ignorant, like, because what do I know? I don't know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. I'm constantly learning every moment of every day. And that's just it, like, I don't know anything. And I guess we speak with such knowingness, and I guess for me, that's like, that's the struggle for me, in a sense, where it's like, and it's just, I admire that about people too, and it's just like, I just sit back and kind of, and I love listening to people, because, like, I wish I could speak with that confidence. Like, I wish I could speak with that, like, sense of knowingness, and the only thing I know and I believe in is love. As lame as that sounds, and it's not lame, but like, it's just love, man. Like, I believe in love. I'm a romantic, and I love love. Everything that it stands for, and that's the root of everything. That's just the foundation of who I am. And I want everything to stem from that place. Grow from that place, evolve from that place. And it's just, it's really hard, it's really hard to grow from that place if you yourself are not watering that, because the outside world will definitely not water that. The outside world does not water that. Society does not water that. And so it's you, like, you have to be your own source of supply, in a sense, like replenishment. And sometimes the cup runneth over, or the cup do not runneth over, like, sometimes you give up, you know what I mean? It's like, like, what's going on? You just have no energy. You kind of lose faith, and I think that's what happened to me. Like, I just kind of lost faith, lost my way, and you just get so hyped up, so excited sometimes about life and about like your dreams and the infinite possibilities that can come from one dream. And the moment you step out of your dream world and into reality, it's as if like it becomes fragmented and shattered, you know. It becomes so unrealistic, and that's what I want to change. I know that's like a perspective, and you could do anything you set your mind to. At least that's what they say, And I do believe it. I do believe it. You know what I mean? I guess I come to the whole confident thing, right? The whole confidence in loving yourself and believing in yourself, and that's what ultimately, I guess, that's what my human is kind of learning to believe in herself and love herself more, and continue dreaming and believing and knowing that the possibilities are indeed infinite. Anyways, it's not always going to be this gloomy, it's not always going to be this gloomy, I promise. I guess it's just like a kind of a long intro, but yes. So it's kind of something I want to do, right? So it's just the sharing of myself, and I have no expectations with it. It's just like I said, I want to step out of my comfort zone. And I thought of this as stepping out of my comfort zone, So it's just sharing pieces of myself that aren't usually shared on a day-to-day basis, and interacting with those versions of myself that I love so much, that it's like I wish I could interact with these versions every day, but you really don't get to, and so this is it. I don't want them to be this long in the future. But yeah, like if you have any questions, like if you ever want to, I guess not poke, that's not nice. But yeah, I guess if you just want to have a conversation, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be more than happy to engage, to kind of communicate, have a dialogue. I love questions, I really do. I guess just be nice, like, but I guess just be mindful of what it is you're asking and how you're asking it, and all the etiquettes, but just be you, let me just keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and engage with that place that dwells within, from love. That's really all I want to do. Just kind of engage from that place that dwells within. That is all I want to do. It's not always easy because of our surroundings, right? Society and the pressures, and but I don't want that to be a factor. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to kind of like be able to, like, I guess, sidestep all of that in a sense, and not let that affect me, not let that affect, the person who I am becoming, who I want to become, I don't want to let it bring me down, really, because that's what it does. It just kind of brings me down, and it makes me just kind of like hide under a rock, or sulk in a sense, And I don't want to do that anymore. To be honest, I'm tired of doing that. It's depressing, and I'm almost 30, and you know, like I want to be happy. You know, I want to create a happy, healthy, loving life. You know, that is what I want. I want to create a happy, healthy, loving life, and that's it. Period. So I want to engage with the versions of myself that are going to stimulate that life, you know, create that life. And a sad version of myself is not going to make that happen, you know. It's okay to be sad, and I think that is a place where tremendous growth occurs, you know. You just can't stay there, you know, and there's really a lot of factors involved. You do, I'm so grateful for my family, you know, for my parents, for my brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles. I'm just so grateful for the family that I have, because, man, I mean, the topic of family can just be one whole YouTube discussion. Why do I keep saying YouTube discussion? Sorry. Anyways, family, be it friends, be it, you know, your blood, you know, like, cherish that, cherish them. Don't take them for granted. Don't take them for granted. I know we do that, you know, like, especially when we're younger, you know, like, and it's not done intentionally. You just, you know, you're just a kid, and you don't really think about those stuff, you know. But, like, you know, like, just recently, it just kind of like hit me, just like how valuable and important, just so valuable, like, the people in your life are, you know, people that have been there since day one, you know. I'm so grateful for my family. I mean, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to prolong this any longer. But yeah, so thank you for listening. Yeah, I'll be posting a video. I'm not sure yet, maybe every week, or, you know, once a week or something like that. So I don't know yet. Maybe every day. You know, maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I'll just get so excited. You know, just, yeah, let's do a YouTube video. You know, but yes, thank you. And man, I feel like I should, like, do something. I don't like that. I don't even know. But I don't really know how to end this. It's kind of weird. See, this is the okay. All right. So yeah. So bye. And thank you, and peace, and love, and understanding, and compassion. Happy, healthy, loving life. All right. So yes, cheers. My cold coffee. Cheers to a happy, healthy, loving